What did I do? What did I do? Hey, this is Troy, Very Troy's Cards, and Comics too. And I'm trying to get a live going. I'm trying to actually see the live on my tablet. There it is there. Awesome sauce. I see the chat. Today we got a little mail day. I'm show a few cards and Mr. Dale Crary. Long time, long time. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing? As you can hear, I'm still kicking, alive and kicking. I need to go ahead and email you my home phone number, so you can call every now and then. All right. Well, what I was saying is I've got some mail. That's it. eBay mail pickup. Ta-da! Moving. Wait. Now, see, now you definitely need to call me. We're not gonna have this discussion over me talking on a live video stream where you chat. I got nothing to write down with right now. And Randy, Officer Parker, how's it going, man? I'm gonna have to go get something to write with because I have nothing here. Dale, I need to be frisked. Ay, ay. I really don't have anything to write with. I guess I can. I can't even record it. Well, wait. I still have the Dale and Sherry email address. I'll email you once I get off of here. Of course, I never heard from your brother on anything, so. But let me go ahead and get to the cards I got, and um, I did not break out any new comics today to show. Oh my goodness gracious! Plus, I got some Hot Wheels pickups from tonight, including a Super. It's an older Super, not a new one, but I did get one. So I guess trying to learn to walk again. Man, you got a prosthetic on the one leg. Went through that with the first wife, with the ex-wife, back when I was still in the army. Actually, she we flew to Walter Reed, and she that was like, yes, I am. Yeah, tent flag. Hunter, long time, man, long time. Kyle, today, actually today, if you, I don't know if you anybody listened to it, the first spring training game happened. It was the Cubs versus the Dodgers. The Dodgers seemed like they basically put out an ad in the paper and picked up a few guys that they put on the field because I think the final score was like 12-1 or 2 or something like that. The D-backs have their first spring training game tomorrow against the Rockies. Go D-backs. I think it's the Rockies. Of course, NCAA Div 1 has been playing now. The LSU Tigers ranked number 2 in 2 polls and third in 2 polls. I think in the coaches poll, they ranked third. In AP and in Baseball America, they ranked second. Yes, I do know you like the Rockies. As a matter of fact, every time I see a card or a Rocky auto, I still think, oh, I'd get it for you just so I could send it to you. But I just, there's, why do you not have a wrench? Hello, Mr. Airtime. Yes, indeed. Go D backs. Need to go ahead and get me that Um, don't you have that bobblehead? I think you have a bobblehead on your desk. I don't remember who it is. Maybe gold. Maybe Goldie, but I'm thinking it wasn't. All right, so the card I've got these cards, which I've actually shown before. This was a eBay pickup from a while back. Yes, I know he's with the Yankees now. Uh, I started picking up some basically vintage, and by vintage, basically anything. I've started putting together the athletics, either Philadelphia or Kansas City, depending on what year. Aha! But so this is the Kansas City Athletics. This is from 1961. There's Leo Posada, Jay Thompson. It's Jake Lamb. There you go. Bill Kunkel, Kansas City Athletics from 1961 rookie. Here's 61 rookie of Dave Wickersham. No, I'm not building the 61. Just the Athletics. Kevin, hey, hey, go D-backs, go D-backs. Marty Herzog, Kansas City Athletics. Dick Williams. Here's the team card for the Kansas City Athletics from 1961. And then when I picked those up, no, I'm not building the 61. I've got Series 1 checklists, unmarked. And I think I just ordered a second one. I forgot I had that one. Series 2. Three. Well, that's good to hear. Are you? I find a bunch of cars that I actually like just in the man line, but I still get out there. And actually, I'm going to show some cars tonight. There's Series 4, all unchecked. You gotta love an unchecked checklist. And then I've got this is earlier than 61. Well, you see, oh, it's later. 63. This is going to be 63 tops, right? Yeah, 63 tops. Johnny White, KC Athletics. And here's another one. Ted Browsfield. And I have some 68s that I picked up. Same time I picked some of those other ones up. Oh, well, in 1968 I was born, and actually, based on that, I went ahead and built a complete 68 set. Actually, putting together the first video right now. I got the whole 10 car set of the 2025 Series 1 mystery models. Cool. Yes, they do. I got these all these came from either directly from Greg Mars or you really need the Frank Robbins checklist. No, not a 68. It was just they were just cheap and or inexpensive. Let's say they were inexpensive. They look good. That one's got a crease in it. There's Bill Freehan, Fergie, and Manny. Now this one, since it's Manny and his catcher's gear, I'm gonna put that one with my catcher's PC. No, the Cardinals actually. My two least favorite teams are the Pinstripe Warriors from the East and their money bagging counterparts in the West. So usually when I'm talking about those two teams, if I'm referring to the team in the East, I won't say their proper name. I will call them the Stankies. The only time I'll actually say Yankees is when I'm referring to the team in the West. So when I'm talking about the Los Angeles Dodgers, I will usually refer to them as the Yankees West because they have picked up the mantle of, basically buying a championship. Right now, though, it's them and the Mets with the two highest payrolls in um, Major League Baseball, to the point where there's rumors now about putting a salary cap in baseball. And you can go ahead and spend all the money you want. It's just it doesn't always work out to where you win. It's baseball. So even though you're spending all that money, it doesn't always work out. So I've got those. And Jay, you need to go ahead and talk to me if you really do need that 68 checklist. You need to go through and see if you have some. I don't think it would. Not in baseball. I mean, I really don't. Yo, they're more than one, dude. That's what I was just saying before you came in that I think the Dodgers just ran an ad in the newspaper. You want to play baseball? Come and see us. I mean, I didn't actually see who they put on the field, but I did see the score, and at the top of the eighth, it was 12-1, I believe. I was like, oh my goodness gracious. But it's spring, plenty of baseball to go, plenty of baseball to go. Now it is Friday, so um, the NCAA should be kicking off their weekend again. I don't even know who the Tigers are playing. Go Tigers, go LSU. All right, let's take a look at these. All right, these are going to be more 61 Kansas City Athletics. And these are also really clean. Johnny Kicks. Well, we're supposed to be back up in the 70s here in Mississippi by next weekend, but it's supposed to fall right after that again. Oops, sorry. From Hillsdale, New Jersey. Military service in 53 to 54. Not bad. Thank you for your service, sir. Catcher Clint Courtney. Another really nice, clean looking card. Kansas City Athletics, 1961. Yep, there's that Series 1. I knew I'd ordered it twice. From Coshada? Sure enough, from Coshada, Louisiana. How you allow that? Clint Courtney. There you go. Series, a redo or a second. The Series 1 checklist from 1961. Here's Norm Seaburn. When I first started doing baseball cards, Edison had said he picked his favorite team, and it was the Athletics, and basically he picked the Athletics because they had a green jersey, and his favorite color was green. So, I mean, I don't know how or why or what made me do it, but um, after doing those three, vintage sets, the 68, the 69, and the 70, um, I'm still working on trying to get my modern stuff up to speed. I'm not going to buy any Series 1 or Series 2 anymore, except for the occasional boxer pack where I just maybe, really need something to open. Well, I'm not going to do the 61. I'm just going to do, excuse me, not Hall of Famers, Athletics, either Kansas City or Philadelphia, depending on the year, prior to 1968. because I've already got the 68, 69, and 70 complete. So just going to go ahead and get A's basically before that. Oh, here's a little something a lot of people probably didn't know because I sure didn't know it. Was looking at A's and um, Roger Maris. Roger Maris played for the A's for like one season. He's got two cards. One of them is a Topps card, and one of them is, oh golly, something Monarch from right the year right before I was at 57. The year before he went to the Yankees. So he was with Cleveland or Cincinnati, and then for a season and a half, he played for Kansas City, or it might even been Philadelphia at the time. Um, and then he went to the Yankees. So there is a Roger Maris um, athletics card that I'm probably end up getting. Here's the last one that came in that mail. Jerry Lumpy. Lumpy. Hmm. Kansas City Athletics still again. Really clean looking card. I got it right this time. From Springfield, Missouri. Very clean looking card. So you have just a few cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 5 cards. 5 cards today in that mail. So I'm going to start separating all my Kansas City cards and start a binder for vintage Kansas City. Or not Kansas City, vintage athletics, let's say. Because unlike the Diamondbacks, they've been around a little bit longer. So there you have it. Now, let's take a look at some Hot Wheels. Tomorrow is, of course, Free at Friday. I invite everybody to join us over at Sports Cards and Things with Aaron from Hawaii. I'll save the best for last, Kevin. But tomorrow is as long as wait, he might not be on tomorrow. I think he's well, if Aaron is on tomorrow, we're gonna go ahead and jump on and do Free at Friday on sports cards and things. If he is not, I will go ahead and start a stream myself. The problem is I do not have or use a computer with the what's the software that Aaron uses? Streamlabs. So I can't have a panel of people. But like I said, if he's not on, I'm still gonna get on by myself to do Free at Friday. So first card we're gonna show tonight is from 2023. The Kroger, I went to the Kroger and they put out some couple of new cases or a couple of cases of 2023 cars. The pink Barbie cars from the K case. And I couldn't remember if I had the pink one. I know I've got all the other ones. I got the blue, the gray with flame. I couldn't remember if I picked up the pink one. Oh, that's right. Yeah, if I'd remembered that, Jay, I'd have got a second one. I think they actually had it. They're probably still gonna have them, so I might pick one up for you. Well, um, I just get cars that I like. I just got an alert. U.S. and Canada tied. Four nations face. Oh man, the USA and Canada are tied. But as far as the Hot Wheels, I get um, okay. You got it. I've got all three. They had the blue, the pink, the gray with the. It didn't say the score. It just said they were tied. Um, but Kevin, I just get the cars I like, and I still, of course, try to hunt the treasure hunts and super treasure hunts. Um, the next two cars, as a matter of fact, like that one right there, I got it because it was the Barbie car. No, I don't have the Barbie or not the big giant RV. I and I didn't get the monster truck Barbie Jeep, not Jeep, but a dune buggy thing. I didn't pick one of those up. One of the sets that I've gotten since 19, I think it started in 1992 or 93, is the race team, the Hot Wheels race team. Now they make a few different race series kind of things, but they have one that they call the race team. And one of the things about the race team is they actually said race team in the car. But then in the years where they um, don't actually produce a race team, they'll still use some of the deco. And like this car right here, there we go, with the Hot Wheels and the number on the side. This is a power panel, which is, as they say, a fantasy casting, seeing it says it's part of the Hot Truck series, but it's basically the 2-2 start in the third period. Thanks, Jeff. So it's like the race team livery or deco. Got the HW graphics circle on the door. And another one that's also got that similar. Hi, Ryan. So he's got the Hot Wheels swoosh. It's got a like a number, like a racing number. It's the 87 Dodge D100. So I went ahead and picked one of those up because they kind of stick with that race team. Then this right here is the 2023 K Case Treasure Hunt, the Toyota Land Cruiser. And there you go. Congratulations. This symbol means you just found a collectible treasure hunt vehicle. There we go. And of course, right there on the rear quarter panel, or the rear fender panel, there is the treasure hunt symbol. Now I have to look. I think I have one of these already. And if I have one of these already in my collection, this will be my Free It Friday for tomorrow. That's right. I'm going to pop open a treasure hunt. So as soon as I get off this video, I have to go look to see if I have one of these. It says Toyota on the grill. Yeah, it sure does. Just like in the card or on the card. So if I do have another one of these in the collection, I'm going to compare the cards. And yes, whatever one has the better card stays and the other one comes out. So we'll see what happens tomorrow on Free It Friday. And the last card I picked up tonight, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm missing a card. Oh, here it is. I got two left. This one is new for 2023, the BMW 507. This was the first time it was produced. This was from the 2023 K case. And my reasoning behind getting this, and usually I'm not because I know some people do there, that new four, and back in the day they used to do first casting kind of stuff. Oh, I didn't realize it had a crease on the card right there. But I'll probably go ahead and eventually pop this one out. But the reason I got this one, oh, what I was saying is that a lot of people get those first year castings. But the reason I got that one is because the 2024 C Case Super Treasure Hunt is the BMW 507. And that's the soup. There you go. Let me see where the treasure hunt emblem is. I haven't actually looked at it to find it. I don't know. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay, on the door where the number is, there's the number, and at the bottom in the blue, you'll see the TH, and the TH on the side of the car indicates the Super Treasure Hunt. Now I had to, this is an extra because I've already got one of these. So I was looking at. Let's go ahead and put that right there. I was looking at my channel there, and uh, oh man, the best place to do that is flea markets. If you go to like a flea market or in a garage sale where somebody is selling a bunch of their kids stuff, go through the cars and see. And yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it on videos before where somebody will find a super that some kid has just bent the axles, running into the ground, the paint's all scratched and gone. Um, but it's a toy car. It's what it's made for. So now, granted, I've only opened a couple of supers. As a matter of fact, if you look right here, follow my finger, see that symbol right there on that card? That's a super. That's a card from a super. But it's actually a fantasy casting super. It was the one that's kind of the casting's like a spider kind of. The exhaust come out the side of the engine and go down kind of like legs. It was kind of black and gold about 4 years ago. So I did open that one. But what I was saying is the channel's up above six. I think we're at 630. And I don't push it. I don't do a lot of shorts. I'm not in it for a bunch of subs. But should I make it to 7 or 750? I haven't decided yet, depending on how long. Because it might take me another year and a half, 2 years to get up to seven. But if I shoot up to make seven and then 750, depending on how quick I do it, I'm gonna go ahead and probably give away a super treasure hunt. Um, for that giveaway, probably find a nice card, at least one baseball card, maybe even a set, because I've done a set in the past. I think for 500 I did a set. I did actually a complete 1991 Stadium Club set. So I might do something like that. But it'll be a card, a car, and I'll find an old vintage comic. It's still a ways off. So the silver symbol with the cents under it is the treasure hunt, correct, and the gold symbol with no words is, and that's on the card. The gray symbol or silver symbol, which is the circle with the flame on the card, is the treasure hunt. The gold is the super, but then for the super on the car is the TH, and like I said, see if I can get this thing to focus. It's right there underneath the number in the blue. You could barely see it. I think you might even be able to see it there on the card. And then, of course, the circle flame on the car is the treasure hunt. So that's how you ID your chases. All right, and anybody told you about? Oh my goodness, there you go. That letter right there, the last letter on the code number on the back top of the card. This is the case letter. So this is the treasure hunt from the K case, the 2024 K case. The 2024 Super was the Mazda. Well, that's why I also keep the cards. So even for the ones I do open, I keep the card backs. No, and you can't. All right, a lot of guys, and I've seen a lot of guys do it too. Here, they'll go ahead and use the copyright dating here. You can't use that. That copyright date is the copyright for when they went ahead and got the copyright for the casting. But nothing I know of in on the back actually indicates what year it's from. What I'll usually do, and I have a website I use. I think it's HW Treasure. Let's see. I'm trying to look it up now. Bear with me just a moment. Yes, hwtreasure.com. If you go to hwtreasure.com, it's a really, really good site. And the way he breaks it down is that's the site I use when I'm going hunt to figure out what, what super I'm looking for, depending on what case I have or something like that. So, like, he's already got, if I go to supers 2025, the A case is the Audi, which I actually have one of. The B case for 2025 is the Hirohata Merc, which I'd love to find that guy. Like, that thing is so fine. And the big TH is right above the rear fender. Then the C case for 2025 is the High Roller 2, which is a fantasy casting. I don't think it even looks that great. The D case is one I'm going to be looking out for. It's the 75 Datsun. There is, but in the same way, I don't sell any of my baseball cards. I don't sell any of my Hot Wheels. Um, I actually, on the last Aloha Friday, I was telling a story about selling some comics when I really didn't want to. A few years ago, before COVID, pre-COVID, we had a nice little um, get together where we had guys here in the local community in Jackson, the Jackson, Mississippi area, where we'd all get together and we'd have shows. We do toy shows. We had a diecast club that used to meet once a month, and then we'd have a show where we'd all get together and other vendors would come and they'd sell cars and stuff like that. Well, one year we had uh, an all just an all out sale where it was collectibles, toys, comics, cards, just everything, and it was great. I went ahead and dug out one of my long boxes and brought it over, not to sell any, but it had just been forever since I dug through the box, um, and I was really looking forward to sitting down with somebody, just another comic book collector, and flipping through some books. Well, one of the vendors went in and started flipping through my box. And next thing you know, he pulled out like 4 or 5 Amazing Spider-Man books. And then it's like, I'll give you 20 for these books. And I shouldn't have done it. And they were worth more than 20. I didn't want to sell them. I wasn't there to sell them. But, I mean, I went ahead and said, sure. And to this day, regret it. I should have never done that. And I don't even remember what books he took. So that's one of the things about me selling or not selling. It's the way I look at it is I buy because I really like doing it, but I've got 4 kids, 2 grandkids right now. Did Chance? Oh wait, I missed Chance. Same here, Kevin. Urged to sell some stuff off the collection, and then well, I didn't have. Oh, there he is. There's Chance. Hey, hey. But yeah, I definitely did regret it. The last urge kind of situation I was in it was again talking to Aaron on Aloha Friday, and we were talking about grading. Oh, speaking of which, this is my first and so far only PSA submission. It's a 1952 Bowman Charlie Dressen. I got a 5. And the only reason I submitted this card is because Edison had a Pokemon that he wanted to get graded. Um, it was and a chance I actually told you about that card. He had bought a Shining Gyarados and he wanted to get it graded. Um, so we sent off that, and I sent off that Charlie Dresden to go with it. and he got a 3 on his Gyarados, and I got the 5 on that. But I was gonna go ahead and send in uh, like almost 5 or 6 68s, um, some 70s, and even I think some a couple of 69s I had. I was just gonna send in a bunch of cards. Well, basically the 68 Mantle, because my 68 Mantle's raw, my 68 Ryan rookie, my 68 bench rookie, a bunch of the blue black um, playing card things from the bottom of the deck. Um, my Carlton was one of them I was gonna send in, and then I pulled up some 69s and some of the 70s, and at the last minute decided not to. All I sent in was the dressing, and that goes back to that selling thing. I would love to know how much those, where they grade at and how much they're worth. But at the same time, I have a feeling that, let's say the Ryan grades better than I expect. Next time, we get into a bind at the house and, we need some fast money, I might be tempted to go ahead and put it at a rock bottom needed now kind of price on eBay. And I know that even though it would get us out of a bind, as soon as it left, I would regret it. Because I'll probably never be in a position to get another one. So, but it is what it is. That's what they say. It is what it is. I hate that saying, honestly. And the biggest thing about it is what it is what it is because it isn't what it's supposed to be. There you go. It is what it is because it isn't what it's supposed to be. So a good group of guys. I appreciate y'all coming in, man. Um, I wish Alex was here because then I could tell Alex said, "Hey, this is going to be one of my shorter streams because I'm pretty sure I've got to go ahead and find the box to make sure I've got another one of these." Jay, you got to be there tomorrow, dude. You've got to be there tomorrow because if I've got another one, I'm telling you, it's coming out. But I got to go ahead and start picking up those. Yeah, Alex is awesome, and I love that he got the little turntable thing. The turntable is he's making shorts all the time with his pickups. Uh, yes, it's got to come out. Oh, hey, here, Kevin, I forgot I had these out. I put these on one of my last videos. From 2003. 5 car. It was a 5 car limited series, of which I only have 4 because I cannot find number 2. The 2003 Jeep Wrangler. Car number 1 in a series of 5. It's a 2,500 car or 2,500 piece limited edition. And like I said, I don't have car number 2, but um, these are from Strike Zone. So if anyone ever sees number 2 in a series of 5 cars from Strike Zone Inc. with the Diamondbacks back, go ahead and grab it and let me know, and I'll get it from you. This is, I think it's a 69 Camaro. 68. This is 68 Camaro. Yeah, man, go ahead and throw it in there. That's why everybody has a wrench. That one's got the pinstripes, the purple and teal. course, the pinstripes came from Showalter in that first season. Showalter was coming over from the Pinstripe Mafia in the first place, so he put pinstripes on the Diamondbacks uniforms. Here's number 4. This is a Thunderbird, I think. No, this is a 57 Corvette. Sorry. Oh. But let's see if I can get this thing to focus. You see that white figure right in front of the front wheel? It's a pitcher. And see the baseball on fire? Bringing the heat. On the hood right here says Arizona. Of course, I can't get my camera to really... Oh, there it goes. Arizona. And then, of course, it's got the snake head in the back. Same one as here. So, like I was saying, right here says you see the SZ. The name of the company is www.strikezone.com. That's who made these cars, and they were a promotional item back in 2003 for the Diamondbacks. I am missing car number 2. I don't even know what it is. I even called the guys over at Strike Zone. They didn't have it. They don't know what it is. And car number 5. Car number 5 is World Championship 2001 World Series winning Arizona Diamondbacks. And the car, and this one's a Dodge Prowler, Plymouth Prowler, whatever you want to call it. Focus. Focus. No. There you go. Two of my loves right there together. Arizona Diamondbacks and diecast cars. All right, and everybody, if you could please go to Jay's nephew's channel and sub him up. Yes, because you're in a better position for it. You're out there. So flea markets and stuff, nobody's got one on eBay. Nobody has one on eBay. And there's a few other cars too. I got this one, 98 inaugural, and it's also a Plymouth Prowler. And this one's from Matchbox. The White Rose Collectibles. They make an 18-wheeler. That's a... I think they have one like for each team. I'd like to go ahead and get the 18-wheeler. I think Dale might have got that one for me. If Ginger didn't, Ginger got me the 4. Dale might have got me that one. But there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up so I can clean up my video area and try to get some of my vintage cards picked up before they start getting damaged. I got you there, man. I'm old as you are. But Jay Thompson, hope to see you tomorrow. Take care of yourself, man. Yep, thanks you guys for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. as always, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, how they say that for YouTube. But really, take care of yourself. Let's go D-backs. Hope to see you guys around. And Nationals coming up, and it's right at my birthday at the end of July. My birthday is the last day of July, July 31st. I'm hoping to be there in Chicago for the National. So hope to see as many as you guys there as I can. So I will talk to y'all later. Cheers.